Hi everybody, it's Tatiana and I am coming today to do the book burger tag. I was tagged by Estelle and I will put the link to her channel, to her video in the description bar box, whatever it is, below. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and try and keep this short. I have to use the huge compilation of this series because I could not find the single book at the same price that I paid for the other single books in this series. But the first book in a series that I love is The Magician's Nephew, which is the first book in the Chronicles of Narnia series by C.S. Lewis. But that is this much of this book. I chose The Good House by Tananarive Due. It's not really that thick. It is 482 pages long, so it's really not the biggest book that I've read, but for today this will count as thick because some of the thicker books that I have read are either on my Kindle or I don't own them. I borrow them from the library. The book that I picked that I read and enjoyed is Wives and Girlfriends by Nashonda Ellis. And this is my cousin. And yes, this was her second novel and absolutely enjoyed it. The second one is Forgotten Spirit by Eve Rhodes. This is a Christmas novel, a Christmas story, and I bought it 2 years ago, and I didn't even read it. I chose The Ties That Bind by Brenda Jackson. I love this story. If you can see, I will try to do this slowly this time because I did it too fast when I was showing For Every Black Eye. This book is so damaged. I mean, like the cover has turned up. Some of the pages inside have bent on their own from being carried and transported in my pocketbook. This side is just really bad. The plastic has started to fold up on this end. This is like one of the most loved books on my bookshelf. I absolutely hated this book. This is, what is it, Pendragon by D.J. McHale. This was, I think, one of the first attempts after the success of Harry Potter to have a middle grade YA series that is based on a kid with magical powers. I hated this book. I don't even remember whether or not I finished it. I didn't like this book at all. And it's not that it wasn't a good book. There are people who enjoy it because it would not have, could the series, I don't know, maybe it would have continued. I don't know. But I've seen kids reading it and they seem to enjoy it. It just wasn't for me. For me, Harry Potter at the time was top notch, and this just failed. I think that this is the same for a lot of people. It was the same for Estelle, and it's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I did not want this book to come out, and actually I waited the longest to read this book after I purchased it. Well, after reading the first one, I was totally on board. So I went to, every time the new release came out, Walden Books was the store closest to me, had a release party, so to speak, where they would, it was like basically like how people line up for shoes when new shoes come out. That's how it was for the books. And so there were costume contests and all these different things. It was really, really fun, and it started at midnight, so people could get there and start lining up at 10. And it was just really, really fun. And I went for the last 3 books and got them, and as soon as I bought those last 3 books, like, I got home and I started reading. I think I waited a week to read this book, and it only took me a week to read it, and then when I got to like the last 40 pages, I tried to stretch it out as much as I could because I did not want this series to end. So yeah, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and that is the end of my book tag. This is what my burger looks like. And this is my burger. It's a big ass burger. If only I had the single first book for the Chronicles of Narnia series, but this is a big ass burger. This is my burger. I am not going to tag anybody specifically because, like I said, this is an old tag, so I don't know who hasn't done this. Yeah, so if I change my mind between now and when I edit the video, I will put it as a screen on who I want to tag. But yeah, other than that, peace out.